Well, welcome back to the channel. I just found what I think might be one of my other favorite spots. I've got many. This one here I'll show you around in a minute. It's got, I don't know if you can hear it in the background, but it got a little bit of a waterfall over here. Great little swimming hole right over here. Several places to set up camp. I chose this spot here because I thought it was closest to the waterfall, so I could hear that tonight. Got a fire pit already dug that I don't have to worry about. There's a couple of trails over here that lead to another spot that you can walk to through here. And pretty clean too. There's not much garbage that I'm seeing right now, which is obviously encouraging. But there's this spot here too. You can park there, park here. You come in right here. But I'm gonna go ahead and set up my tripod, get my tent popped up, crack a beer. I'm ready for that. Got a bit of a late start. That's kind of my MO. I procrastinate, and then I'm mad at myself and I'm like, all right, just get up. So got up, started moving, kind of had somewhat of a plan. This actually isn't the spot that I intended to come to. The spot that I set out for, the spot that I told my kids that I was going to go to, I just sent them GPS cords. And someone was there. So happy accident. So I get this spot to myself now with this beautiful little swimming hole. I got some running water down this way a little bit more down this way. But the cool part about it all is this little swimming hole. It's not real wide. That's 10 feet wide maybe, but almost looks deep enough to maybe even jump into from these little bit of rocks. Because this spot right here, which looks to be, there is a road over there. I went and explored over there before I decided on this side. There must have been a bridge or something that came through here at one point, because on Onyx it does show that the road goes through, but clearly it doesn't. Anyhow, back to the spot and get my camp set up and cook up some dinner. I brought myself some simple thing. I just, like I said, this is all on a whim, unplanned. Didn't put much thought into it, just kind of packed up my essentials and left. So I grabbed some frozen salmon and shrimp that I had, and a can of green beans. That'll be my dinner. Tomorrow I brought some eggs and some potatoes to fry up with some sausage. And look, they even left a little pile of wood. Unfortunately, and I just now remembered that forgot my fire grate, but that's all right. Oops, got a little pinstripe in there coming in. It's all right. That's what I bought the truck for. PBR, best beer around. I mean, it's got its own blue ribbon. It's my ammo can speaker box. Pretty cool. I watched a lot of YouTube videos and just kind of came up with my own design. That's good. I didn't lock them. Just getting the pole locked in. Little garbage from last time. That's locked in. I usually throw all the bags and whatnot, things I don't necessarily need, at the front of the tent. Here's the shoe bag. I almost never use it, but here it is. Cool to have though. Really cool to have. I don't actually use these side doors for getting in and out of the tent. It's mainly just to set up these side awnings. A little easier for me that way. I'm not sure how long the camera was off. Apparently my GoPro batteries are going bad. This one was pretty swollen that I just pulled out. You know, I can feel it definitely is thicker. So now I'm just simply using an external battery pack. So thankfully I've got the media mod because I can power it that way. Yeah, I mean, they even just trying to take the battery out, it came off. So that's a bummer. I guess I need new batteries. So I'm just gonna go walk around a little bit, kind of check things out. Never been here before, so just exploring. A couple of trails going down that way behind me. That one looks like you can drive down, some maybe another camp spot down there. There's a couple of trails here that I'm going to go check out though. I did see what I assume was a trout in here, kind of down in that area when I first got here. I'm sure it's in here somewhere, I just don't see it. Almost looks like I could walk along the shoreline here a little bit. So these little fire wolves are pretty good. They light real easy. They'll take a spark with a ferro rod. I lost my camp knife hunting season last year, so I just haven't bought a new one yet. But you just kind of fluff it up like that, and you'll take a spark from a ferro rod. You'll even take a light from a lighter. Imagine that. That smoke will help drive away some of the skeeters. Alrighty, so I'm gonna start cooking my salmon fillets and a few shrimps. I'm not terribly hungry, but it is getting a little late to start cooking, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it. If you've never seen these are great little knives. They're open L. This is it's a carbon steel, so it doesn't look the prettiest as far as the blade goes, but it's a really good camp knife for prepping food. It's got a little lock here, so it keeps the blade from moving on you. Only downfall is when they get wet, because of the wooden handle, it swells, and then it makes it really hard to move it or collapse the knife and whatnot. But otherwise, great little knife, plenty sharpness. I got mine on Amazon for, I don't know, 14 bucks maybe, 11, 14 bucks, I don't remember. But I'll link that below as well. And I'll just set them in skin side down so the skin gets nice and crispy. Always lay away from you. You don't want that grease or oil or whatever you're using to splash on you. The shrimp don't take too long, so I'll hold off on getting those in. Not quite ready for it, but when I sit down later, I'm going to be enjoying a little Woodford Reserve. My daughter got me this. It's cheaper than therapy. I don't know that that could be more true. Although I did spend a lot of money on my gear and my equipment. So I guess you could maybe have that as an argument. These salmon are looking like they're about ready to flip, so I'm going to go ahead and throw this shrimp on. Hold on to the pan so it don't tip. Get those shrimp seasoned. All right. Just going to go ahead and just dump this on the plate and call her good. Get this turned off. Oop. Kind of hard to see me, I guess, but it's light enough for me to see to eat. Just kind of playing around here with the light. All I've got is, honestly, it's just a flashlight that I've got because I don't have lighting yet. You know, all equipment that I intend to get, just haven't gotten it yet. So filming after dark is obviously difficult, so probably won't have a whole lot of it, but wanted to take a little bit of footage just so I can see and maybe even get your feedback, what you think, you know, using just simply a flashlight on flood mode. I do have a couple of propane, you know, like the white gas Coleman lanterns, you know, the ones you gotta pump up. I do have a couple of those at home. I could try those. You know, they are pretty bright, and they do light up the area, so maybe that'll work. Cheaper than therapy. This is a Woodford Reserve, just a little 6-ounce flask. What is that, like 4 shots or something like that? A shot's 1.5 ounce, so yeah, about 4 shots. It's good. Kept it in my freezer, so it's nice and cold. And yeah, I'll just have a few sips of this. It's almost 10:30, about 10:25. Starting to wind down, starting to get a little sleepy. I did bring my tablet to watch a couple movies in case I had a hard time falling asleep, but I don't imagine I will. It's pretty comfortable up there in the tent, and the ambient sounds of the water running, which is why I always like to be by water. But yeah, just wanted to enjoy my whiskey. Enjoy a few more minutes by the fire. Maybe another hour. Probably head to bed around 11:30. Give it another hour. Let this die down some. I do have my trail cam set up. I saw some deer behind me earlier when it was still daylight enough to see. So hopefully they come through camp. It'd be cool. Well, if you like the video, if you like what I'm doing, you want to help me, you want to support me, you want to help me get better, you know, even just a few words of encouragement to let me know my videos don't totally suck, that would be great. You know, just a like, a subscribe, and a comment. Tell me what you liked about my video. Tell me what you didn't like about my video. I do have an Instagram channel, or I'm sorry, an Instagram page as well. Right now my channel is currently called Whiskey Ridge Outdoors, hence the whiskey. I kind of like that name, but at the same time, my videos may not just simply be sitting around a campfire drinking whiskey. That's kind of lame. I did have another name picked out that I really kind of liked because it hit home. It meant something a little bit, if that makes sense. I changed it because I just felt like it was too long of a name. So tell me what you think. Do you like Whiskey Ridge Outdoors, or do you like Exploring Beyond the Horizon? The reason for Exploring Beyond the Horizon was simply because it was a name that really drove home what I'm doing. Getting out and exploring, going further than I'd been before, seeing things I haven't seen before. I took some photos and I took some videos of a trip to the Oregon Owahis about this time last year. It was actually, this is the 1st of June, but it was actually the middle to end of April. But anyhow, that was when, that was when I went to the Oregon Owahis for the first time. I had followed as best I could the same trip that David from Off the Grind did in one of his Oregon Oahe trips. I was just so inspired by his video and the footage and just the scenery that I had to see it for myself. And believe you me, I went to some places that was a little bit beyond my comfort zone, which is what made me think of the name Exploring Beyond the Horizon. What's beyond the horizon? What's further than I've been before? And that's what I really enjoy doing. In fact, give me chills right now thinking about it. And I really think that maybe I ought to change my channel name back to Exploring Beyond the Horizon. Tell me what you think. Do you like Exploring Beyond the Horizon and what it means? Exploring beyond the horizon, seeing what's beyond what I can currently see what else is out there, or just simply Whiskey Ridge Outdoors because it's one less word. You tell me. Let me know what you think. Put that in the comments. Cheers. Well, good morning. I'm getting ready to head out. I've already packed up camp. Truck's loaded, ready to go. Didn't really feel like eating breakfast this morning. Not hungry. It's 11 o'clock. Getting out of here, heading home. Just got chores to do at home. Unpack, things like that. Get ready for work tomorrow. But if you stuck around with me this long, I appreciate you. Hopefully my videos will, like I say, get better content, better creativity, and trying to figure out, you know, what to film, how to film, when to film. You know, I watch a lot of videos and I have inspiration from others, and that's kind of what I'm going off of. But anyhow, I'm ready to go. We'll catch you on the next one. Again, if you like the content, please like and subscribe. It would be very much appreciated. And even make a comment. Tell me what you liked, what you didn't like, what I could have done differently. Those are all things that are certainly appreciated.